Um, the short sword was 1 weight, and it has the close, not near tag. Near is like a bow,
Oh, yeah.
like a short bow type tag. You also get your choice of either another bundle of arrows or a set of dungeon rations.
Mm. So more of a survivalist, so I'd say get extra rations. Just get 10 uses,
Okay.
I guess.
All right, Jafari, you are a sorcerer.
Yeah, just still figure out my spell focus.
Okay.
So,
Um,
what's Arid Hunter?
Arid Hunter is pretty much a ranger, except more specialized for the desert and the wastes.
Okay, so we got more dexterous person. Got grunting noise. It's barbarian.
Mm.
Can we
Ah,
can we do um your gear now?
yeah, sure.
Um, you start with dungeon rations, 5 uses, 1 weight. Uh, and an indestructible arcane treasure through which you draw your power, such as a wand, a crown, or a book. Describe it. It is 1 weight.
Uh, okay, what was it gonna be? I'm gonna go with the bracelet.
Okay. Cool.
Uh, hmm. Hmm. Yeah, bracelet. Let's go with
Okay.
that.
All right. Yeah, it's 1 weight. Choose between leather armor, 1 armor, 1 weight, or a bag of books and 3 healing potions.
So I could go over that again.
You can go with armor or books and healing potions.
Uh, would armor affect stealth in any way?
No, not leather armor.
Hmm. Don't know. Can we come back to that?
Okay. Choose your weapon, either a dagger or a staff. Right. And choose either 1 healing potion or 3 antitoxins.
Uh,
Bear in mind that healing potions are illegal.
yeah. I go with
Okay.
antitoxins.
So antitoxins are 0 weight, 3 uses.
Okay.
Yeah, and choose between either the armor or the bag of books and the 3 healing potions. Also, everybody else, a um, a water container, like a leather pouch for holding water. Which, while you're in this town, certainly at the start of the day, you can fill it up for 3 use water, and water will be very important in this game.
Any weight?
1 weight when it's full. When it's empty, it's 0.
Yeah, I think I go with armor.
How
Okay,
many
leather armor is
uses was it on the water squid?
3 uses.
Okay.
Leather armor is 1 armor and 1 weight.
Man.
Alright. So pretty early on. Does everyone just want to go over their class, their race, and like a few little bits and pieces about themselves? yourself. Maybe we'll start with Xavier.
Hold on, I just need to confirm. Chat and chat. Let's do someone else while we figure this out.
Okay. All right. Can we go with?
You're gonna have to get used to that being my name. Okay. So what are we going through again?
Your class, your race, and a little bit about yourself.
Class is barbarian. Race is human.
And I
I think my picture and it looks an awful lot like a giant pair of scissors, which it is because of my particular culture, which is heavily hair cutting focused.
Okay.
Yeah, so the dagger I've got is actually a straight razor, which still functions as a dagger. But, so I was exiled from my home country for accidentally cutting someone's hair as a mullet, which is an unforgivable crime amongst the barbarians. And I was left, and all I could take with me was the ginormous pair of scissors on my back and an ornate comb to remember my family and my shame.
Okay. All right. Yokri.
Okay, hold on. Okay, that'll get much better. Yeah, Yokri, as soon as he was old enough to roam around, he went into the wastelands instead of going closer to the towns, which was recommended by his parents to go to towns. He wanted an adventure, so he went there and he's had a very rough life, but he met a wolf there, which he named... Did I put the name there somewhere? Sorry. I swear I put a name there. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it was called Rothkey. He named it Rothkey, and they gained a bond when they survived and nearly died in one of the massive dust storms. So they grew a bond, but Rothkey is very savage, so he hasn't been able to go into town with him, and he's very briefly in towns just to get water for him and Rothkey, and he like smuggles an extra water for Rothkey and all that kind of stuff. So he's very nomadic and doesn't talk much.
Yep. And he's a salamander.
Yes.
Okay. Did you choose one additional strength training?
Strength training? What do you mean?
Yes, because you're a salamander, your racial trait is you get one additional strength for your animal companion.
Oh, right. What's that? Sure. I'll choose that. I'll add that in while someone else does their thing.
Alright. Jafari.
Okay, one sec.
I just realised how squishy sorcerers are.
Yeah,
Literally.
makes sense. I picked the mask.
Yep, okay.
Yeah. Jafari is someone that you don't really see unless he wants you to. He has magic very much dedicated towards staying hidden, seeing as like essentially he's an outlaw for using magic. He generally doesn't show much emotion, but yeah, he's always scheming something, whether it's malefic or not. No one knows. No one really knows where he came from, or what he's really planning to do. But like, his goal at the moment is just to get out of the city.
Okay. Right. And he's a red guard. So, did you? How did you end up in this city? Sort of just get stuck there when the Overlord took over, or?
I'm gonna say he was born there.
Okay. All right. So yeah, so 6 years ago when it got taken over by the Overlord, was there a point where you had to make a choice to stay or to go, or was there some reason why you were forced to stay there, or?
I'm gonna say he wasn't in any condition to leave at the time.
Okay.
Like he was probably pretty young.
Yep. Cool. All right. Xavier. Or maybe we should do Calvin first, since that probably leads in a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So Calvin.
All right. Calvin is from a very rich and royal family. At the moment, he's kind of left that with his knight by his side to go explore the land because he's sick of being at home. But, you know, maybe one day he'll return back there. But, yeah, he's just a very proud guy wandering around.
Okay. And Xavier.
Xavier is from a proud lineage of knights that has protected royalty and has done so for many generations. He has seen many battles in his time and has sworn his service and allegiance to Prince Balder, that has decided to leave his home. Xavier has served him his whole life and will continue doing so until the day he dies.
Okay. And you're a salamander.
Yes.
Okay. So you're part of a lineage. Is it like a father to son sort of thing? Because typically
yeah.
salamander don't typically band together or have any kind of family allegiance or anything like that. So is it? I guess it's quite unique for you to have for your family to be doing this.
Yes. Well, I guess you could say his family took us in, and ever since, like, a long, long time ago, we have sworn to protect them
Okay.
throughout our lives.
All right. Very, very cool. All right. I wanna do at least one bond from everybody. So now that you've all sort of introduced one another, does anybody got a suggestion for? And it doesn't have to be just one bond; it can be multiple.
And Calvin Boulder is sworn under my protection.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, you said you haven't been to the Wastes, but you want to leave to the Wastes to another area, right?
Yeah,
Your character?
I think. Yeah,
And you're Jafari?
yeah.
Cool. I made my bond. Jafari does not understand life in the Wastes, so I will teach them.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
alright. And you were Yokiri?
Yokri, yeah.
Yokiri.
But Yokiri sounds better.
All right. Jason, specifically for you, it's very important to realize that you only have 3 bonds, and that the reason why it's important for you to know that is because one of your advanced moves that you can get later on allows you to skip death and erase a bond.
Okay.
Well, damn.
Well, I kind of see the character I was building, anyways.
Yeah. It's very powerful.
Can I alter a bond?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
I'm keeping an important secret from you. Oh,
Uh,
let's check. Bad joke.
All right, and Robert, got any ideas?
Well, just from the list that's already on the sheet there.
Yeah, or you can make one of your own, like alter one of them or whatever.
yeah, I can't actually alter the bond
Why not?
because it just goes to code.
Oh yeah, just like here, if you want to change that, I can paste the value and you can do it that way. Now it should be direct text.
Okay, cheers.
Well, I've probably never encountered the salamanders before. So, who's a salamander?
Me and Alex.
Yukari and Xavier.
Xavier.
Well, I'll say Xavier's ways are strange and confusing to me.
Okay. Just by virtue of the fact that he's a salamander?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and did you choose your 2 Herculean appetites?
Oh no, I haven't yet.
All right, you should do that, and read what happens when you pursue them, because it's actually pretty good. Instead of rolling 2d6, you roll d6 plus d8. I am going to give a custom role for you in Roll20, so that instead of, you know how we do the hash R, when you're rolling in pursuit of your Herculean appetite, you can roll hash HA for Herculean appetite. Now do it.
So it's /roll then.
No, it should be. It should work. I think my keyboard is out of batteries.
Well,
Could be hash anything.
See, that works. Oh, maybe it doesn't. I haven't assigned it to you guys. That's why. All players save. There we go. Now it should work. And the hash R I have now assigned also. All right. Yeah, so it gives you a little buff, but awkward things happen when the 8 is higher than the 6, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, 6 is higher than
Sorry,
the
when
8.
the 6 is higher than the 8, yeah. So can bring in some complications, but it's generally pretty cool.
Well, that'll be interesting.
Okay. So, who was a local to the town?
That was me.
Jafari. What's the Overlord's name? What does everybody call him?
See, there's a difference between what I would call him and what everyone else calls him.
All right, so give me a question.
I don't know.
I mean, I got it, but
Oh, you've actually got a name for him.
no.
Yeah.
I now realize that I asked you a name.
Yeah, I was wondering that. It's like, why would you ask me, of all people?
Worst choice ever.
Okay, so maybe instead, for you, hating the Overlord is personal. Why is your vendetta? What vendetta do you have against him? What did he do to you?
Well, I've been an outcast for gifts, like passed down to me, just like come naturally to me. I've had to essentially just like be on the run for like my whole life because of it.
Okay. All right. So it's because of the magical outlawing,
Yeah,
and it's
Then-
obviously it wasn't your fault that you're born this way. So
yeah.
okay. All right. Cool. Well, maybe then Yokri, you can tell me what the Overlord's name is.
Oh.
Can everyone also change their
Callahan.
name? Callahan?
Callahan.
Callahandu.
Callahan Draw.
You already had your chance, and Jason.
Yeah, can
Help me.
everybody change their names in Roll20 to match their portraits?
Let's change my picture. Finally. I actually finally found somewhat decent. It's not even that good. Picture.
All right, so Calvin, you've got some idea about being a ruler, being being in that kind of position of power. Why do you think it is that the Overlord is so cruel to his people? What's his ultimate purpose for that?
Probably that when people have hope, they do crazy things. So to take that away would give him more power.
All right. So they're uncontrollable. Right. Xavier, when you close your eyes and your mind wanders, you see a dark and a grim vision. What is it that you see? What haunts you?
The world on fire.
Because of what?
The sun falling down.
Okay. Is it something that keeps you up, or that you really believe, or is it just a sort of a terror?
I'd say it's just a nightmare.
Okay.
Squid, can you have more than one bond with somebody?
Yeah.
Sweet.
And I'm gonna have to grunt at you every time, Robert.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, in order to get their ration of water every day, the community has to do some, I don't know, some task, some labor. What is it that they have to do?
Well, they have to go to the well and fetch the water.
No, they hand in their bottle and it is filled for them and given back to them.
Okay.
It's not a well or anything like that. Like they don't have free access to it.
Right, so the water's payment in exchange for some kind of work.
Yes, yes. What is the work?
Uh,
Yeah.
Probably just quarrying.
Quarrying. Okay.
Quarrying
So some
stone.
kind of. Yep. Cool. All right. So our scene is in the middle of night. You guys are sleeping, or maybe you're stargazing, or whatever it is that you're doing. It's a peaceful night. The wind is blowing lightly, gently. The storm seems to be far away from here at the moment. It has been for the last week or so. So it gives the town a little bit of peace and serenity during the nights and sort of the mornings. But this particular night, you begin to hear the screams of a woman, and then a man, and then some children. And each of you individually arise from wherever you are. Maybe you're sleeping in an inn, or maybe you've got friends or family or a house, whatever it is in this town. You awaken and go outside to see what the commotion is, and the iron golems that surround the Overlord's castle are trudging through town. There's 3 of them. One of them is dragging a woman who is kicking and screaming. The other is a bearded and hooded man, and they've literally just got them by the arm and dragging them. The other one is dragging 2 children.
How big are these on observation?
The iron golems,
Yeah.
about 10 foot tall. Big. They look like they're just like plate mail suits, basically massive plate mail suits. They have no face, no seeming body. They're just a suit of armor, and they're dragging the 2 children. One's a girl about 5, and the other one's 8.
Can we say
Yeah.
that Yokri and Rothgai are like sleeping on top of a roof unnoticed?
Okay.
So like the medic and stuff. Cool. So yeah, he
But
observes it and he's just watching at the moment.
These iron golems, you guys know, are called sentinels, and they're like the personal guard and the police force of the town. Yeah, they're dragging this family through the streets, bringing them into the town center, where there is a set of gallows. The woman particularly is kicking and screaming, and the man is pleading with the sentinel. You guys know that it's no use pleading with them. They don't have emotions. They just do what they're told. The kids are kicking and screaming, or probably the 5-year-old girl is just sort of crying, whimpering as she's pulled through the streets towards the gallows. And as you guys sort of get out into the streets or see this going on, people from other houses are coming out and looking grim, like it's happening again, like this is a regular occurrence. For those of you that have lived in this town a long time, you know that it is a semi-regular occurrence. You don't know what it is that they've done, but something that they have or something that they've done has irked the Overlord, and he's decided to get them killed.
Yokuri and Rothkai are going to travel from roof to roof to get closer.
Yep.
As it goes on.
So they're coming into a... Yeah, go on.
I will move in front of them
In front of them to confront the sentinels?
and I'll ask, what is the meaning of this? Why are you dragging a woman, man, and 2 children in the middle of the night?
So the front one is a little bit. His plate mail is a little bit more ornate. There's like some carvings in it and things like that. And he speaks in a very deep and almost almost synthetic type voice. And he says, "These people have violated the law. They must be hanged by the neck."
And what warrants such disturbing acts?
They have been stockpiling a water supply. Remove yourself, or you'll be held